It's tea time. Good morning. Happy New Year, my friends.
Welcome to 2024.
And back to Zeldathon Dimensions. It is tea time. Let's get this kettle going. We're going to make some tea. We're going to spill some tea about how the marathon has been going, and we're just going to hang out with you for a little while, chat. And then over the course of this hour, we're going to do a couple of things. One of them is wonderful, and one of them is going to end up being a little bit cursed. The wonderful thing is we are going to have a giveaway during our time together. As we get to be friends and friendly, we're going to hang out. We're going to have a friendly little giveaway. So $5 per entry will get you entered in to get some stuff. And then every donation of $3 or more is going to add more boba to a boba that we're going to build together. We've got roughly 1,000 tapioca pearls available to us.
We have a full container to the brim of Oops All Boba.
Yeah, we are bristling with boba. And a frosty take, I'm not a fan of chewing my beverages, so we're going to make that for me to enjoy. Yeah, so we've got a couple of boba balls. We can make a little bevy with that. And so we're going to build a boba together. You get to decide how much I have to chew my drink. Oops, all bobas. That's right. That's the objective. So every donation will add more and more boba to the container. Phil can be building a boba while we talk. Yum. And this, we're starting to get a little bit of, I don't know if you're getting a little ASMR from this, but let's talk about this giveaway real quick. Why don't you show us what this looks like? Oh, we do know what that is. I have seen that. It's on the floor over there. Will you go grab Ray Chana? Would you be willing? Thank you. So Ray Chana, who is here in the chat with us right now. Good morning, friend. Thank you so much for donating to the prize jam. There's a blue felted friend with some some antenna ears way in the back on the bottom. And then we also have from our friend Pink Penguin has produced these two really wonderful. We'll get a close-up shot here in a little while. A Korok and a Mai. There you are, my dear. And then I want to make sure I say it right. Clouded Stitches provided for this giveaway. Very like diminutive Link to the Past. Oh, let's go. Great Shauna felted this. Beautiful. Look at this. Needle felted friend. I love this. And then a little tiny in it, like a pin that's actually cross-stitched that looks like Navi. Oh, our tea alarm is going off. Perfect. We'll let that just continue to hang. And this Zelda keychain. If we could get a zoom on the prizes, that would be stupendous. Thank you so much. Behind the scenes friend is doing so much good hard work right now. But all of these and a set of the sticker sheet from Tantrum Collectibles are all going to be available. Every donation increment of $5 puts you eligible. Check out zeldathon.com/prizes to get in on that. Yeah. To celebrate this occasion, you're not having coffee, says Narvik. Oh, Narvik does love coffee. It's true. All right. So that we've talked about that. Let's add that on our tea set. And then let's get this going.
It's not letting me on the slideshow.
That's okay. You just are. You're now invisible. You're now the voice of chat.
Did I still have them?
Perfect. We can just leave the giveaway up, and we are in frame. Let's go.
Sure. The operation could not continue.
Oh, yikes. All right, so let's brew this tea real quick. Siri set a timer for 5 minutes. What's everyone's tea of choice this morning? I gotta set a timer for 5 minutes. What do you like to drink when you drink tea?
My favorite tea is Black Assam. It's usually included in Irish or English breakfast tea blends, but just by itself, it is tea for people who wish that they were drinking coffee. It's extremely strong and malty, and you can buy it by the pound, which is my usual choice, loose leaf. Although, there's a place in Minnesota called Tea Source that you can order from that has extremely good, well-sourced blends. Roasted chestnut is another good one.
This is blue butterfly pea flower tea with lemongrass that we're brewing right now. It's the same one from the bumper. So it starts out as high roll tea, and then with a little squeeze of lemon, it becomes low roll. It transitions through the colors because of a reaction to the acidity of the lemon juice. This magical cup is a tea, or it's an infuser, so you can put chopped up fruits or vegetables into the small compartment, and then you tip the cup very slowly through the filter. The black portion of the cup actually contains a metal filter. Good stewardship. You get to do loose leaf tea without having a bunch of extra waste, and then you tip it again, and then the leaves or the detritus is all caught on the one side and kept out of your drinking glass. Black tea that you found in the depths of your pantry. That's an option, Chica Zelda. That's beautiful. We're having tea time, and we're having a donation come through. Hi, Doodle Link. Hello. That's Giuseppe getting entered into the giveaway. Fantastic. All right.
Thank you, Giuseppe.
I spent a number of years not being able to tolerate caffeine, so right now my tea of choice is rooibos, because I can. And then there's
That's a choice.
look. I have been able to join the land of the caffeine again. I have to not react to this chest. Oh my goodness.
That's not a knock against caffeine. Wow.
There's a lot of.
If you've not had rooibos before, it is made from the bark of a bush. so it tastes remarkably like drinking scotch. It's interesting.
It's something, but I like infused. I like flavored water options anyway. Our friends at Liquid Death have provided us with some flavored sparkling water options, which are, in my opinion, we actually were introduced kind of violently last marathon, and I have been procuring Liquid Death on my own dime, at my own house ever since. It's
That was a $251 donation from Fairy Friend 100. This giveaway is too adorable for me to pass up. Also, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. So do you want to do the math? That's a lot of entries. It's 50
That is-
entries into the giveaway?
Yes, and it is
Yes.
83 bobas.
And well, I feel like that's probably 251 boba. I'll be honest. I just don't want you to donate $1 increments because of PayPal fees. But we can do, for every dollar raised, we'll put another boba into the creation. You're tempted to grab Liquid Death at gas stations now. Yeah, we're already so. I was on my boba mission last night. I got up from a medium sleep and went to the boba place in town, and I said, "Hi, quick question. Would you be able to sell me just boba?" And the store owner was like, "No, we don't do that. That is not an option." And then they pulled out one of these large glasses and started doing some mental math. And it was, okay, 250, 400, 600, 750, 800. That's 1,000 pearls. And then they did the mental math on what they would charge me for that. And it was approachable. And so these were freshly cooked last night. They have been sitting, cooling gently at room temperature. They are still
Squishy.
chewable. They are still palatable by some measure of belief.
For me, this is the appropriate amount of boba for a drink. Jam a straw in, add just a hint of tea, and let's go.
What's the bubble and sentiment? Do we want to have a prediction in chat? The chat could ring. Oh, tea time. All right, I scorched my hand. I said a small swear while I was filming that. Hi, Colossal Doodles. Thanks for the $10. Your local boba place opens up again after being closed for the holidays. That's awesome. So, it wasn't for effect. The instructions say to do this very slowly.
Oh yeah, because you can bruise the leaves.
Exactly. I don't want how that. That's hard. Alright, and then also, this is hard to do one-handed, so we're gonna.
We got $25 from HeckBand 1, says Happy New Year,
Excellent.
and $10 from Colossal Doodles. Good morning, Mojo Effects.
Good morning. This is my friend Phil. Have you met Phil? Phil, a longtime charity game event person, longtime gamer.
It's true.
Yeah. Got a lot of tea. I cycle through it. Occasionally, like I'll have tea for years and years, just sit and collect dust, and then I'm like, all of this is no longer drinkable, and then I get rid of it, and then all I want after that happens is tea. Would
Yeah.
you mind awfully arming me with a knife and a lemon? Can you turn up Phil's volume a bit? No, Phil doesn't have a volume. You just have to listen carefully.
You can turn the stream up.
Yeah, you can. I can project less to try and meet his energy. Yes, it has. Repeatedly. All right, so we're just gonna add. Oh, it's actually I feel like this is a little bit much, but we're gonna go ahead.
There, okay. Those plates are double stacked. You need an extra plate.
Good. Hey, Flying. Sweet girl, can I have some focus on the color change here? It's a little tricky to tell that this is TLT.
Recently I've been going through and just trying to finish off my collection of assorted random herbal teas. Herbal teas being very nice, that they are frequently caffeine-free and in varying flavors. I also had a tea advent calendar for the last month, which contained mostly various blends of anise and licorice that I guess they did not sell well, so they cranked them all into these advent calendars.
It's fair. That makes sense. You only have green and black tea. That's all right. Some people only have tea in a bag. Dippy tea. That's fine.
That's what it's called.
Yeah, exactly. We it's a family tradition of mine. At the holidays, we sit around and just drink like Louisiana black. It's the tea experience is just the construct. It's not about
The
flavor.
dregs.
It's not about the tea that we're drinking. It's about the tea that we're spilling. It's about the time that we're spending together around the table and just in community. Happy New Year, Zacharias. Yeah, so what are some of your favorite moments out of this marathon? We could vamp about that for a little bit. Friends? What do you think?
For me, my favorite marathon bits so far have been getting to be all the different Tingle brothers on the couch together, while OC did science with Zelda 1, where he was playing Second Quest, which we've never featured before in Zeldathon. And we discovered along the way, oh my goodness, there are places where you can pay a person by giving away a heart. And we thought, could this be possible to do if you get here with only 3 hearts? So OC quickly figures out, with all the maps that we've got laying around, a route to get there without getting heart containers along the way. And so after he finished Second Quest, we went back and did it. And it was interesting. If you have 3 hearts and you attempt to give one away, it lowers you to 0 health, but doesn't kill you.
Correct.
So you're at 1 hit before something will kill you. It did not underflow the health, unfortunately, but there's some interesting stuff going on. We've got some other ideas to try with that, which you'll probably stream later on his Every Zelda Link's Ordeal challenge.
Excellent. Thank you for knowing the name of that off the top of your head. That's fantastic. Other things, someone mentioned the Jiggy's Dimensions, the Link Between World Run.
That was so fun.
That was a feat of logistical execution. That has been in the works behind the scenes. I'm sure you can surmise, those of you who participated or observed the magic of that moment, that a little bit of pre-planning had to go into that. There was some premeditation involved. It's been weeks and weeks of behind the scenes preparation. At one point, there was basically an all hands except Jiggy meeting where we were sitting down and finalizing everything about that, and it was spectacular. It was very much, Jiggy has this energy of like, all right, I am impervious, whatever, throw whatever you want at me. And so we did. And it worked. It was fantastic. And we raised a lot of money in that segment. I think I had to leave and start sleeping. So I caught the math universe from my room while I was brushing my teeth, and I choked. I was laughing so hard. I nearly died brushing my teeth because math was so entertaining. Zelda wheel was fantastic. Again, a lot of preparation went into that. I believe we have our friend Stone Money to thank for a lot of that nonsense. Very, very cool. I don't remember the outcome of that. A lot of the good stuff has happened during my sleep phases. So, Ray Chana laughed so hard during Jiggy's Dimensions that their sides hurt the next day. It was wonderful. Thank you again, Ray Chana, for this fantastic felted friend. What else? Emo night. That was a joy to behold.
It was a lot of fun to participate in.
I got my friend Catherine gave me some very appropriate facial. It got me made up from the mask to the eyebrows. I was very, very emo-fied, and it was very fun. But I enjoyed the musical segment of that. There was a lot of like, which songs do we use? Like, which ones in specific are the ones that are appropriate? And there was a lot of back and forth about which songs to play to really get the emo energy to properly align. What else? Zelda Clue. Lady Hoshino is mentioning Zelda Clue. Again, one of those big, lots of thought went into this. It's improvised, but also scripted. It was so, so good. Our friend Sarah took care of writing that script. There was... Hi, Ferret Walk. There was Clue was pretty amazing. There was a lot of costuming requirements for that. It worked out. And then we've been pivoting a little bit. There was a moment that we were like, all right, we're gonna have a Great Fairy. The Great Fairy didn't ever get her luggage, so we made do. She was still great. She just maybe was wearing much more street clothes than she was anticipating. Let's segue into our new friends, people that are fresh and new faces for this marathon. Everyone has been stupendous. Our friend Zenadier in the chat was here. You spent a little bit of time on camera, but you did a lot behind the scenes. Like, you jumped in to the deep end, ready to just do everything. Tilt and Tumble was spectacular. The commercial for that. Bumpers. Signa Alex running around with a camera at every given opportunity of consciousness, going, let's make some content. Putting together, we have a whole editing team at the ready that we've been just dumping files to, like, hey, will you make this into a thing? Will you close caption this so we can get it on TikTok today? That's been fantastic. We've had such a team that's getting ready to take care of all of those things. We're so over, according to Zenadier. Good to know. Excellent. That was also a great bit. I lost 12 years off the end of my life whenever that game went down. I was producing at that moment. And I was very nervous. We ended up having to call Daddy downstairs. Mr. MC Gamer himself had to come down and do some setup. But that bit of uneasiness birthed a great meme, 3 emotes, and a secret sound, which is now animated. Oh, fairies deserve to be casual at a party. It's true, Raychana. Absolutely. What else? What are other things? I have been having so much fun with the $20.13 shenanigans. The 10/17 flash sale. You don't get to choose what you rent. Your rental chooses you last night. Oh, that was very funny. It's like you can rent something. You don't know what it is. I think I ended up with the World Wrestling Championship belt. It was the thing that I ended up renting with my donation. Oh, green screen shenanigans.
Yes. My favorite bit so far this marathon. I wasn't here for it, but I saw it, and I've seen it over and over because I keep watching the clip. Is sending Plinkett to the moon. It's so good.
The NASA celebration part of that. I saw that the first time. Peals of laughter. I got laugh cataplexy. Like, I had to slap my knees. It was so funny. MC nearly breaking his knee to run and sit in front of Sexy Shrek so that we could have some TOS protection. Yes. The green screen Baja Blast. Oh, the cursed Baja Blast that for a moment, the chest opener was a full-size bottle that would have taken up this entire portion of the screen. That was very funny. That was not sustainable. Oh, we got DMCA'd. Oh, no!
For which part? The moon landing?
Yeah. Who DMCA'd us? Tyler knows. You must.
I know
the
that.
T is in chat. Bring it to us. Yes. And then that moment, that like celebration, I saw it in my mind's eye when Emperor P totally like blew Kaboom Sploosh out of the water. Just random clicking found all 3 squids almost instantaneously. Like, you can't make this up, my friends. That was amazing. Kubrick DMC'd us for taking his footage. Oh no, the moon! Oh no! Oh right, YouTube exists. Never mind, it's preserved. It's available. We can see it. Yes. Hello to our friends on YouTube. Happy New Year, YouTube. Happy New Year, Twitch. Welcome to 2024. I'm pretty sure all of us are here by now. Nearly, right? Surely.
Keep saving us for once. That's incredible. Yeah, I know that NASA streams a lot because they're one of the few accounts that I actually follow. So that's very amusing to me. They DMCA footage.
Oh my goodness. All right.
They did not land on the moon.
That's true.
We landed on the moon.
Tilt and tumble. Okay. Indulge me, those of you who have heard the story before. Apparently what happened was there was a stream of Kirby's Tilt and Tumble on Control Chaos, one of our um, longitudinal episodic shows that we have here on the Twitch channel. And Plinkett just posited Zelda Tilt and Tumble win. And our friend Jay, who programs games just for fun, caught wind of this and then just sat down and then submitted a rough cut of like, you mean like this? And turned it into an entire segment. And now that is playable. You go to Herbal, I think? There's a way. You'll have to ask Jay. But there's a way. It's free to play. I did not mean to rhyme so much just now. Zeldathon going to the moon. The irony is that we've been in the moon so long that we're actually all the way to Jupiter now.
Yeah.
But that's...
I also appreciated that it was not a Majora's Mask bit at all.
At all.
Just the real moon.
Oh, I wonder if that would have been thought of.
It's so much better this way.
Truly. There's a Majora's Mask bit that ended up on Twitter. At one point, I was walking past a place with beanbag chairs, and there it is, hergle.com/tilt. I thought so. Thank you, Astro Perry. That was great. It's pinned in the Discord. Yes, check out our Discord. We're on our social medias. We're Zeldathon everywhere, pretty much. Yeah, something to look into. I was walking past a room, and I saw somebody resting on a beanbag chair, but resting with a beanbag on top of them as well. Very much like I was crushed by a house, and it is, hey, we're back!
Can we get, because I realized that we should have a giveaway bar.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. Tech, can we pin the giveaway?
Surprise! You got the thing to disappear. Okay.
Honk Baja Chaos. Yes.
We had $15 earlier from Lady Hoshino. Good morning and Happy New Year. $20 from Sal. And $5.11 from Lord Maxion. Well, I hope you're having a good New Year.
Yeah, I hope everyone's having a good New Year. It's only been the New Year for a couple of hours for me, and I've been asleep for most of them. So, but I did get wished a Happy New Year by my offspring. Was like, I'm staying up until 11 o'clock Central Time so that I can watch the ball drop in New York. And I was like, I'm going to sleep as soon as our conversation's over. So you're staying up later than me. Good luck, have fun.
Beanbag Oreo human sandwich with beanbag bread.
Yes, it was.
When was that?
Oh, it's on the Twitter now.
Tremendous.
Yes, there. Well, it was. I walked past. I thought it was Ganon 11. It turns out it was Bonds the Bard. But there were just these two jeaned legs sticking out from between these two beanbags, and I was like, Wizard of Oz? What happened over here? And then they're like, that's the moon, Termina. 3 days have elapsed. It happened. And it's like, yep, I need to get this to social media right now. Turned it over to social media, and they said, we need to scope on Majora's Mask the Moon. And it's there, the two big eyes, the big scowl. This is what happens if you let time run out in that game. Power Wash Simulator. Seeing Power Wash Simulator live apparently was fantastic. Again, during my sleep phase. Another thing that was supposed to be during my sleep phase and didn't end up being during my sleep phase was Aerith's goofing around in Ocarina doing 37 water temple keys, which I was absolutely supposed to sleep through that. And instead, there was a request to open Mojo's Ratchet Salon. So I quick pivoted my sleep schedule in order to accommodate consciousness for that. And during that, I was in a corner asleep in the set room, and the executive director came over to make sure that I was well. It was very much like, are you okay? And apparently he didn't think about the fact that I, as a physician, sleep when I can. It's one of our adages, eat when you can, pee when you can, sleep when you can. And so I went from 0 to entertainer in the blink of an eye in front of him. He's like, okay, I guess you're well. And then left me at it. Pippi's Skyward Sword run was very well done. That's when I was on the charger. I heard it happen while I was dreaming.
I was on Backcouch for that. It was really exciting, and she is so knowledgeable about that. She was able to keep the commentary going during so many different tricks to explain what's happening. Moon.
There. Thank you. Thanks for the assist. I love it. Thanks, Tech. All right. Skyward Sword done in under 2 hours.
Sub 120.
Oh. There we
There we are.
Oh, we're back. Weird. Oh no, I'm getting green screened into oblivion. No. Oh no, I've done the thing. So I have 3 different shades of green on me now.
Oh.
Oh. Moon. Yeah, Pippi put in so much work. Pippi was going to join us for tea time this morning, but again, schedules have shifted slightly. So we are just with her in spirit right now. We're so back. It's true. We are so back.
Don't worry about it.
Good morning, Herb. Exactly. Don't worry about anything. Which shade of green would you like to green screen for me? Would you like to give me a different facial expression? Would you like to change my lower blouse or my outer blouse because I was too chilly in here? I also have pants on. Da 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 da. I walked in here and I was like, set's freezing. I'm gonna need to have another layer of clothes. We are so back. So back. All right. Why don't we talk about the reason that we've gathered together today? It's not marriage, it's something else.
We've been raising money for Make-A-Wish Foundation, which has provided some 100,000 wishes.
520,000 wishes since
520,000
1980.
wishes for kids who need the idea presented to them that they can accomplish things. It doesn't matter if they're sick.
Right. That anything is possible, that your wishes can come true.
Every 34 minutes, a wish is granted, on average.
In the U.S. and its territories, every 34 minutes somebody gets a wish granted. And these wishes can range from a lot of different things. It's up to the kids. It's not, I wish that my parents had the utilities covered for another couple of months. It's very much like, I wish to be a princess for a day. Boom. Apparently some kid wished to be in the military for a day, wanted to be a soldier, and so they make a wish coordinated with a group of soldiers to let the kid hang out and be a part of the magic of their job for the day. And the kid was so stupendously excited and enjoyed that moment so much that it was absolutely worth it. And it brought joy to the faces of all of those other people in that environment. Just getting to see a kid be exuberantly happy. I don't know if you've ever watched wholesome videos. It's great when that happens, and there can be like this bleed over effect. And it can be stressful having a critical illness. It can be stressful on the people in your environment. Getting to have a moment to escape from that and just enjoy something really magical.
Yeah, it is incredible to consider that, like, since this marathon has begun, 200 wishes have been granted.
How many boba do we have in the drink so far?
I don't have a running tally. Where do we start at?
A lot. I think we've gotten over $300 in donations since the segment started. So we're that jar is going to be at least a third full of bubbles. So
remember, your donations of $5 or more get you in for the segment's prize pack.
Which Rachana here in the chat live made this needle felted, incredibly detailed, a little bit sparkly. Hang on a second. Hang on. This is majestic. There's some magic here. It shimmers. It's beautiful. And our friend Pink Penguin did some wood carvings. We've got
a Korok.
And a
Mino. Marcel the Shell, no shoes.
No, Marcel the Shell with shoes on. Oh, this one is barefoot. It's true. You're right. Oh, that takes me incredibly far back. Wow. Thanks, Phil. And then our friend, I keep forgetting your name. I'm so sorry. Crappy Creations? Clouded Stitches. Clouded Stitches. I'm glad I checked. Clouded Stitches also provided us with, oh, that's very warm. Don't touch that. Don't touch that again. Monica, that hurt. A link to the past little mini cross stitch. This is so cute. I love that it's pre-framed.
It's so weak.
It's like 2x3. It's cute. And it's got a little kickstand so it can stand up. The Mai is so good.
You can put it on your desk at work next to your pictures of your family.
Exactly. In front of your pictures of your family. Again, there's some sparkle. You can't steal her shine. You can't steal her sparkle or her joy. We've got Navi here as an enamel pin. And then, there's a little bell with this. An angel can get their wings every time you use your keys. And this Zelda is in such a cute little dress. So this is it's called the Friends Pack, and it's open for another 20 more minutes. I usually add in iced milk tea.
Oh, we got a question. What is boba?
What is boba? Boba are cooked tapioca pearls that add a little something to the palate, texture-wise, whenever you drink a tea. So we've got black tea mixed with milk and a little bit of sweetener. And then we've got we could have grabbed a Ball's energy drink as a prop as well. Too bad. Maybe next year. But we've got 1,000 tapioca pearls, and we're going to put as many of those as you are willing to see me be forced to ingest. I announced earlier I don't really care to chew my beverages, so this is actually also a punishment. It's a little bit cursed, and also the more boba you give to me, the fewer that Phil gets to have, so you get to punish him too. It's perfect. Yeah, we've run the full gamut of like, I will chew all the things. Give me all the chew in my drink, and I would prefer to just have a beverage. And then somewhere in the middle is moderation, and couldn't be me. Other stuff. I missed the jam train last night. I was big sleeping.
I did get to catch the jam train.
How was bringing in the new year? I hear that it was a jammy train, but that Amaya Sings decided to underflow all of that straight into as glamorous as possible.
It was, yeah.
She was very pretty. I gave her a hug. I came away green and sparkly. It was worth it. We jammed.
There was Pokemon. There was Parappa.
Ooh.
There was Snake Eater.
Great choice. Excellent. We jammed. Imagining tapioca in an energy drink makes me so unsettled. Yep. You managed to sleep. I did. I was gonna pregame. I was gonna hang out with Lana and play some Quiplash, but then I needed to be more awake after this segment than I was planning to be earlier. So it's time to sacrifices were made. I will get to enjoy the VODs. It will not be quite the same, but even getting to go watch rerun pre-recorded jam session stuff is absolutely worth it. I don't know if y'all have been present for, remember last year we didn't have a winter event. We didn't gather together here on Jupiter to put together a show, and instead on New Year's Eve, our friend Flying Ludicolo put in, I don't know, 11 billion hours of work to catalog and prepare the entire Jam Train history in a way that we could have, by request, musical show, and the set with all. Thanks, Dino! Oh my gosh.
You got a new
Oh
character.
my gosh. He's so sweet. Good job. Oh, my heart. Our friend in a tunic. That was great. Dino, thank you for the $10. If you weren't a teammate, you would be entered in a giveaway. Instead, I get 10 more tapioca pearls. Thanks.
He said, Boba, do the thing. Anyway, good night.
Good night. All right. Flying is so cool. It's true. Chat, everybody.
I love flying. She's awesome.
I love Flying. She's awesome. One of the directors just popped in just to say that. Some snaps for our friend Flying. She's also running this segment right now behind the scenes. She's behind the camera with a headset on, making it happen. Zen had the jam train quietly next, trying to sleep through the fireworks. Recognized Parappa, ended up laughing too hard. Wait for 30 additional minutes. Oh, see, that happens sometimes. I get like I'm ready. We're coasting into low power mode, and then some pop off happens during the event, and I'm jazzed again, and I have to undo all of my resting work.
This is an unusually difficult stream to fall asleep to. Just like leaving on next to the bed. It's a bad idea.
I don't know how OC does it, because we have like OC rigged our hotel room TV so that we have it on the entire time. I tried to mute the TV and accidentally turned it off, and I was like, oh no, the stream is no longer flickering in my peripheral while I'm trying to sleep. What a tragedy. You had to try. Much love to Flying, truly, truly, truly. Bed in, yes, in just 40 minutes. Thank you so much for extending your shift in order to protect this time for Phil and I to share the tea with our friends in chat. Yeah, the tea. The tea sandwiches. Phil, who was graciously voluntold to be up at this hour, walked up and said, "I'm going to make some tea sandwiches," and I was so grateful.
I was already making tea sandwiches, and then I was invited to tea time, and so I made one.
It was perfect. We just got another donation. Tea. That tea is so colorful. Oh my
Tea
goodness.
Zelda with $10, less than free.
Yes. Yes. So much. So much. Yes. Oh, one of the other things, I have a little peek behind the curtain. I have a little list of ideas of things to chat about. Let's talk about Secret Sounds Court.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was a very fun incentive to start the marathon off for 1,500 channel points.
15,000 channel points. You can take it to court. So this came about. I was there. So the week before the event, we had just had an open channel that was called Productive Vibing, where people who were working on things, people who were coding things at the last minute. I was knitting in there. I was making my Ravio cosplay while I had my friends in my ears. Potentially it was going to be a very isolating week before the event because I was just home by myself. But I had my friends in my ears for hours at a time. And I was listening while one of the directors was going through and culling secret sounds and had developed a matrix for what qualified as a sufficiently used sound in order for it to be maintained in the secret sounds roster. And hearing these things get cut and hearing these things get cut, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna cut Breathtaking." And I was like, "Oh, I like that one." And she's like, "Okay, we'll keep it for one more marathon because you mentioned it, but it needs to make X amount of dollars." And then she's like, "You can take it to court if you want to defend one of these sounds that you've lost. If you play a donation sound and it doesn't play the sound and you're disappointed, you can bring it up." And then it turned into a whole bit. And it's been fantastic.
Yeah, getting to have members of the community defend the sounds in various ways, and cursed ways, has led to Long Yippee, $321.
I think the Titus laugh, but it's only one laugh, and it's a random laugh, which one it is.
Yeah.
That was priceless. That was perfect utilization of the Secret Sounds Court.
Sped up Zach.
Yeah, the reinstitution of Zach at low amounts. And then that got remodified. I watched that one happen. I wasn't actually on couch. And then I was donation reader, so I was the judge whenever it came up again. And they're like, "We should just snip it apart and get good luck better luck next time, buddy." I snuck it right in there. All those little snips. And I had to be impartial, but if I had not been the judge, I would have had some strong opinions about how that. It didn't seem like it was a worthwhile use of our time.
2319! We have a 2319!
Yes, and it's every time one of these bits happens really quickly, the secret sounds, somebody behind the scenes is hopping into tech,
Already on it.
grabbing old sounds, putting them back into the system, re-enabling them, finding new images. The mustachioed yahaha, that was somebody was live making an image to pop up of a bespectacled and mustachioed Korok. I was producing yesterday morning, and I at one point leaned down because I was part-time wellness as well, and I was leaning down to the game runner, and I was in Six Teeves' ear, and I was like, "Hey, is there any way that I can be of service to you right now?" I'm thinking water. I'm thinking mash A through a cutscene so they can go, use the toilet. And Teeve just goes, "I need 3 emotes." And I was like, all right. I am not the right person to ask for that, but I know who to ask. And I was like, "I will take your message and I will deliver it into the proper hands." And I walked around and I was like, "All right, we need some gremlin artists. Who can I find?" You. You. And we got It's So Over and It's So Back in 25 minutes or less. The emotes got live. Sorry, not sorry that we had to cut a few of the emotes in order to fit them in. But I think now that they're animated, we've freed back up the slots for the stationary ones. The speed of sounds getting implemented is fantastic. Billy Bemos has been an absolute blast. We had 3 PTC cameras last year, and it turns out that the one that got utilized the most was Billy, and so Billy made a triumphant return. Yes, we all yell We all yell at Billy as though he's a Muppet. We talk directly to him. He's the one. The big Baja Blast. All right, it's so over, it's so back. We brought it back. We brought it back. I love that it flashes and they're all slightly different colors. It's like when Jiggy was trying to get the 2 LED panels to light, but he couldn't get them to cycle at the same time. So it was just like, all right, this one is going slower than this one. But, you know, broken clocks, right, twice a day. It was close enough. It was amazing. What else? What other really cool stuff is happening? This really cool thing right over my shoulder is happening. We're still doing a giveaway for another 10 minutes, but the grand prize giveaway is going on for the entire event. This Zallard1, a community member, has brought together this. I don't understand the technology behind it, but wow. Like, there is an Atomic Purple 60 and 64 that's got a custom faceplate of Majora's Mask. It comes with an Atomic Purple controller.
Correctly oriented controller.
And there's an expansion pack so that you can actually play this very well preserved collector's edition quality, complete in box, acrylic ASMR cover copy of, oh, how much glare can I give you?
It's so shiny.
Copy this. It's so reflective. It just catches the light.
Backwards box is so long. Official Nintendo Power Players Guide available at your nearest retailer.
Yeah. And then there's 100 cumulative US dollars over the course of the marathon from the same PayPal account. You can donate under all of your meme names of choice, as long as it's from the same account.
I didn't realize this required the expansion pack.
It does. It requires the expansion pack to play, and there is an expansion pack. And this is also modded.
So you can also play Perfect Dark, you can play StarCraft, Donkey Kong.
Look at all this stuff that Phil knows. I love it. And then I knitted a scarf. And this is, it's a slightly different fiber than I usually use. This is a pretty superwash merino. But I thought that this yarn on the ball looked exactly like the transition liminal space between Hyrule and Lorule. And so I made a dimension for you to enter.
StarCraft 64 is so back.
It's so bad. And then our friend Dinomation customized another Majora's Mask, this one representing both Hyrule and Lorule. There are 19 different colors that went into painting this because, remember, productive vibing time? I got to hear as he was going through and making his checklist and making sure that this was all prepared. It's beautiful. It can be hung on the wall like the one back on the tree. Hey!
Oh, yeah.
The lad. Me, my son. Or it has a custom printed stand. There's day and a half left in the event. Yeah, we're going to end tomorrow evening. January 2nd is going to be, unless
Dino's closing us out.
Dino's closing us out unless we unless we break the glass.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably not for us to talk about, but the other room.
Yeah, it's in the other room, but there's a thing that's been visible the entire time. There's a red box that's lighted, and it's got a sign on it now that says, in case of $150,000, break glass. And contained within is the Union Buster. Last marathon, a bunch of people were forcibly required to play
Triforce Heroes.
Triforce Heroes, and so we united and said, no, is a complete sentence. And it's like, all right, well, it's here. It hasn't been played. It wasn't on Zelda Wheel. It has not been played. It's not been featured this marathon. But I do have, in case of emergency, the original copy of Triforce Heroes when this game was first featured at Zeldathon Hope. This was one of the cartridges that was played and now contains a 100% save file. Just in case, I have been carrying this on my person at all times, just in case I'm called to action once more. The Triforce
Tyler in shambles. Cursed object.
What? You just need to double our total in 38 hours. It's nothing. That's not cursed. It's fantastic. It's amazing what you can do whenever you have the right connections. It's amazing what you can do whenever behind the scenes we're a bunch of friends who volunteer to spend our time together in this capacity. And Mojo keeping it safe. It's right next to my hotel room key so that I can never get locked out of my room. So long as I am legal at the event with my badge, I am also able to get in and out of my sleep space. I'm carrying contraband. That's my personal access to the copy of the game. I also have my 3DS fully charged and ready to go because I believe, and I think that I would happily get that ball rolling. I can play the first 3 levels of that game with some competency, and then once we're in a fireplace on a railroad track, it's all over for me. So, but I can't imagine that we would be able to play more than just a few seconds of that game. All right. What else? What else? What else can we talk about with our darling friends just for the last few minutes of the segment? Or should we recap a little bit? This is Zeldathon Dimensions. It's Happy New Year. We are not so over. We are still so back. And we will be enjoying our tea. We should probably build that tea. We've only got a couple minutes left in the segment.
True.
Yeah. So we have gotten $340 in donations.
The last donation was from Jay Artist, who remembers the conversation of the Secret Sounds.
Yes. All right. So would you be so kind as to build me a cursed beverage?
We're using this jar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thought that would be nice and visible for us. My utensils out of here. I'm gonna show this again.
That is
It's so good. My spoon is just the right size.
there's some brown sugar syrup in that.
Oh, that's so slimy.
It is very slimy.
I'm not looking forward to this.
Oh, okay. Not want to spill this onto the floor, and it's moving all together as one mass.
Excellent. Oh.
Mr. Wish is rolling over in his boba mattress.
This is very blurst. Oop. You really want boba now? Oh no, we got another donation. Keep scooping. I love it. I love it. Oh gosh. Keep going. We're so back. First try. Oh. Nope. Keep going. The donors deserve this. I think we need to get about here.
About midway down, yeah.
Yep. Oh.
It's making
Oh, it's real
fun
squishy. It's real splurpy, friends. TS was gone for a few hours, but he's so back. Oh. Oh, that's heavy. That's so heavy.
That's probably about right.
That looks great.
So far.
Oh.
Last chance for donations for more.
For more.
Okay, I can get this down.
It's squelchy. It's like mud. 7 more hours till the local boba shop is open. Oh, I exploded a boba onto Zenith earlier when he was here. I was like, oh, I can get this.
That's not gonna work. Straw goes back in.
Straw goes back in. Pop another hole. Nope. Okay. We just need some air. That's good enough. Oh.
And then the rest of your purple tea, right?
Oh, we're putting the purple tea in too?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yes, this is. Oh, It's still alive. We're there. This is working. This is totally working.
It's like drinking an ant farm.
Oh! That's a terrible mental picture. Oh, there's another donation. Get me some more balls.
Hysterical!
It's spherical. This is now
I know a quick one for the ASMR request being fulfilled. Thanks, friends.
this is a very delightful shade of grage now. Ha! May I please have 3 more balls for that from Xanadier? Oh.
Almost got a boba string.
Oh.
Spoon here.
I'm glad Phil's here for the curse food. It wouldn't feel right otherwise. Truly.
The boba gushers.
Oh, they are. Bloop. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. And I think with that, we will probably set up the remote cam. I'll go drink this somewhere where there's light and nobody else. But I think that's it for Tea Time with Mojo. It's been such a pleasure having you here. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, let's go. Thank you. Keep tuning
Stay
in
tuned for more.
Yeah, we're gonna have Phantom Hourglass next. It's gonna be spectacular.
Yeah. You're already awake. You should stay up to see this. It's really going to be fun.
You really should. All right, thank you, friends. Thank you so much. Bye.
You stay quiet while I'm filming this bumper, okay? You promise? Okay, good. Hello, Zeldathon. Welcome to a bumper that I call Making a Secret Sound. So, I guess a lot of people are probably interested in how we make the secret sounds and, you know, how that gets done. I work on a lot of secret sounds. I worked on all the Uno sounds last marathon and the Wellerman cover that we did. So I thought I would show you kind of the process of making a secret sound. So what we're doing is we're putting together secret sounds for Emo Night, which is on Saturday, December 30th. I don't know if this bumper is airing before Emo Night or during. It's airing at some point, but Emo Night is a thing. Hopefully you guys tune in or already tuned in or are currently tuning in. So we wanted to put together some kind of like emo musical sounds. So I'm going to show you how I do that. So the first sound is we are going to do the famous G note from the beginning of Welcome to the Black Parade by My Chemical Romance. If you were emo in like the late 2000s, 2010s, then you would hear a G on the piano and immediately like... So we're going to use my good friend YouTube to MP3 converter. Unfortunately, LimeWire is down. Hopefully they'll be back up soon. So here we will put the song into Audacity. You know, it's a good song because you see all those peaks, you know? If it's not peaking, then it's not a good song. This is my decree. Yeah, let's see. Let's just get that first note. Perfect. That is the easier of the secret sounds. So, you know, the G note, it's a very short piano hit, likely won't be picked up by the copyright filter. If it gets picked up by the copyright filter, then this video is evidence of my hubris. But for some of the other ones, it's a little bit longer musical snippets, so what we like to do is we like to get musicians to do a little cover or a little re-record of the track. So that's what we're about to do here. The next one we're doing is the guitar outro of Sugar We're Going Down by Fall Out Boy. These were all suggested by Kath, so there's a few Fall Out Boys in here. Okay, so then I think we'll add some of the drums that are in that part, and then we'll be good. Okay, we'll do one more. There's going to be more secret sounds than just the ones that I'm showing you in this video, but I'm not going to show you me making all of them because there's several for me to do. The last one we're doing is the intro from In the End by Linkin Park. Okay, so now it's just a matter of finding a sound that kind of matches up with the original. I'm just going to browse through some of my MIDI sounds and see what we can find. That is extraordinarily echoey. Oh, that's a saxophone. Oops. That one's got that nice kind of like low vibe to it. I think I'll go with that one. And then we'll add in the percussion from the beginning. Alright, so that's 3 secret sounds created. I think those are going to be fun when they premiere on Emo Night later tonight, or earlier today, or right now. I don't know what time this is happening. No one told me. I don't know when the bumpers go. I don't control this. Anyway, thank you guys for watching Zeldathon Dimensions. Keep watching. Keep on donating to support Make-A-Wish. And I'll see you guys around.
So I'm gonna have some very chunky tea. Thank you to all the donors during Mojo's tea time. I don't even know if this straw will gently birth those two real quick. Here goes. Happy New Year. Thanks for your donations. The tea's good. I just wanted to chew my sandwiches. Thanks, Phil, for breakfast. Good soup. Oops. So the lemongrass and the citrus is actually adding a nice like complexity to this. Tapioca in my teeth. Yuck. All right, I'm gonna take another big sipping tin here.